Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The New Nasty Boys. I'm your co-host this morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you decide to watch or listen to this thing, Billy DeVore. And sitting next to me are my two co-hosts,
Jake Paulson.
And Chris Weir. What's up, Nasty Nation? Welcome back down to the Fart Dungeon.
Update the Fart Dungeon. Chris assembled your little weight man.
Yeah, there's a few of them over
Just
there.
immediately belittling what you did.
They're all pink and orange. They're just, pastel colors.
Yeah, they're for your labia activities.
Of course, man, for all my Kegel exercises. My yoga mat.
Oh, Kegel Corner.
Yeah, my Kegel corner.
Well, I was going to say, it's not just Kegel Corner. It's also a fart corner. You have purely established that we have to fart. We're going over there.
Yeah, that's a gentleman's way to do things. If you're going to fart, make sure you do it in one established area that we denote the fart corner, which is also in the Kegel corner.
Yeah, it's a lot of smells over there.
Yeah. It's a funk.
Yeah,
I've been rearranging the basement down here, trying to make some more room, and just moving stuff around. Got some weights out there.
Yeah, it looks good. Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, you have to have your weights out to let us know when we come over. You're an alpha.
I am. Yeah, I even piss on the corner over there too to let you know. It's like, oh yeah, and I stare at you.
I can smell the dominance.
Ooh. How was your weekend?
It was pretty good. I went to a show. I watched last night. I just went to the Comet. Watched our buddy Jeff Tate. That was super fun. I know I did a few other things. I was just rearranging so much stuff down here, just fighting through cobwebs, things like that. But yeah, I think I took it easy.
There you go.
What about you?
I was in Chicago for a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. Congratulations, Casey and Natalie. They're married. They got married at the courthouse.
Good for them.
It was
nice
very
place
cool.
to do it.
Just went in, got it done, and then we went and had dinner and drinks, and then came back here to Cincinnati, your place, to Cincinnati, and went to RedsFest. And we'll talk about that later. And it was good. Now we're here. We made it.
Yeah.
Jake, how are you?
Nice chill weekend. Also went to RedsFest with you.
Yes.
Yeah. And nice relaxing weekend. Didn't get up to too much.
That's pretty incredible.
Really proud of us.
Yeah, good job, boys.
We did it. We really did it.
Just rearranging things down here, just cleaning and sweeping.
Cleaning.
But yeah, that's what we do in the off season. We prepare.
And you know what goes really nice with cleaning and organizing? A few nice, crisp, and refreshing Cincy Light. Cincy Light, the spirit of Cincinnati. Cincy Light is a refreshingly crisp lager brewed in partnership with Cincy Reigns, benefiting student athletes. You can get Cincy Light 12 packs, 24 packs on tap. The tall cans, the Cincinnati Daddies, and now Cincy Light line comes in 24 packs, so you're ready for spring and summer. You sweaty? You tired? Get a Cincy Light Lime. It'll change it right up.
Good afternoon beer. I like those.
Killer. It's a great, you wake up and you're like, man, I need a beer.
You ever do a grass cutting beer?
Oh yeah, Cincy Light Lime.
Yeah, those are perfect for them.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. I was doing a lot of cleaning, so I was having some refreshing Rheingeist. I just picked up a hot box.
Ooh.
I really like them.
What's in that hot box that's really good is the Truthadelic.
The Truthadelic? Ooh.
That's like 9%.
Oh, I got the Doc Hops right now.
Oh, that's the one who's hunting Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I'm an idiot. Oh, fuck. Oh, sounds like we had a good week. We got the beer read out of the way. Also with the beer stuff, they have Fuzzy Bones. So if you like a little drink that gives you a little loosey-goosey feeling that isn't booze, they got it. Get that. Get your gear at rhinegeist.com. And use the promo code NEWNASTYBOYS to get 10% off.
That's a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
I'm still missing out on the Fuzzy Bones. It's just a matter of time. I should just pick that up at the gas station next time.
There's a couple Fuzzy Bones next to you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Get out of here! Come on, no!
They're going to be thrilled about that read. They're going to be pumped. So there is so much to cover. There's so much that happened. Even though baseball isn't played, it's playing with our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start, because what happens is the dominoes fall, and someone becomes someone's treasure, and then they have to get rid of someone, and that trash becomes the Reds' treasure.
Mm-hmm. We're the raccoons out there. Yeah. That's where we're going. Going for the scraps. You done with that? We'll come in with our little paws, our cute little masks, and we'll take a guy with a sub-1 WAR.
Because maybe he could bounce back.
You never know. It's just his age 35 season.
We're going to turn those doubles into homers for sure this time.
It's not like his bat speed slows down at all. Good Lord. So we're going to start here with this news. Kyle Tucker finally signed, and where did he sign? Nowhere else other than the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Boo.
Boo.
Thunder, lightning.
Who would have thought, huh?
Yeah, bummer.
4 years, $240 million, $64 million signing bonus, $30 million of it's deferred, puts it at 57.1% million present day value per year. What was your immediate reaction when you saw the news come in?
Rage.
I was pretty pissed off.
Yeah.
And I did see like a lot of things online. I think were reflecting what a lot of what we feel right now is like, well, this is just solidifying no baseball being played in 2027.
Yeah.
This will be pointing to. It's just like, well, this is so comical. You just can't really compete with this.
No one can. And then he has opt-outs 27 and 28, 31 and 32 season. I mean, let's get into our little crystal balls here. Do you think he's going to take advantage of that?
Depends on what the new CBA looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's not going to be making $60 million a year somewhere else, then why would he?
Sure.
He's still going to get out of this contract in his mid-30s, be able to sign another pretty good deal if he keeps the production up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think regardless, he's going to be fine. You
gonna
know,
be all right.
I mean, I'm looking at all that money right there. I mean, $64 million signing bonus, that's more than making a year. That's a lot.
Yeah, dude, it takes me at least 3 months to get to that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's tough, you know, especially in this thriving Cincinnati economy that we have.
Yeah.
I mean, you also bring up his baseball reference page, and it's like, this guy's making $60 million a fucking year?
Right, not Julio?
Yeah. Not 20 other fucking players? Like, it's Kyle Tucker?
It seems excessive.
Yeah.
It's
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, no one's going to reel in the Dodgers, so they can just do whatever they want at this point.
yeah, and I understand the flexing. I mean, I get it. They're owned by the Guggenheim Group, which means they buy really expensive art and use that to launder money. Fuck me. They launder the money for any type of cartels or any place else that's shady. I get it. That's what the Guggenheims do. That's what you're supposed to do with art.
That's precisely what it is. It's a money laundering thing.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah, I really did.
You didn't get in with the cartels.
I didn't. I should have stayed in longer. That was actually what AP art was learning how to deal with the cartels. Proper money laundering.
Proper money laundering, exactly. Get your change, get your little bags.
Oh, yeah. They would hand out those bags with the big, like, S dollar signs on them. Didn't stay in it long enough. What are you going to do?
Well, you should have listened to Professor Monopoly Man.
Exactly. You know, he was always twirling his mustache at me. You'll never make it, kid.
You'll never make it. It's not about the brush strokes. It's the strokes you do with networking.
Exactly.
Because that's what makes good art, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So what's interesting, though, is, like, you know, I understand the money flexing, and you know, they're like, yeah, they're going to pay between $160 and $165 million in the competitive balance tax, which is more than 12 teams' taxable payroll. I was like, great, that's fine. What I didn't know, and Jake brought this up to me, this is crazy. They have a cap to their revenue sharing. That's insane. Back from the McCourty divorce, they negotiated and they were like, hey, you know, 4% added onto this each year, but it's got to be capped at $85 million. We're going to file for bankruptcy, which means, like, why are you saving a baseball team in Los Angeles? Mm-hmm. They're going to be fine. Fast forward, they upped it now to $130 million. And dude, it is crazy that in 2025, they paid $96.05 million when their adjusted local TV revenue would have been $210 million. That's just TV.
Yeah, I was completely unaware of this. So that's just another way where they're really, you know, bending corners specifically for one team. I'm not sure how many other teams have anything like this, but to this degree, I mean, that's a ton of money for other teams.
No other team. They did it because they were, going to go bankrupt, which you don't want to see.
Right.
But the length, like the term length, was absurd. To be like, all right, quarter of a century. We're just going to go ahead and cap this for you.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
good. Yeah, it's just wildly frustrating that they are owned by, a group that has more money than most third world countries, and they also aren't paying anywhere near their fair share.
Yeah, it's really upsetting. And I was also thinking today, too, like back in the World Series when Shohei was pitching, like the amount of additional time they gave him to get ready in between, like when he was going to be at bat versus going out to be on the mound. It just seemed to be so egregious. And it's just so many examples just keep piling up to where all these other teams just don't have the MLB working for them in this fashion.
No, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's got to come to an end, and I think it will with this new CBA where everyone's going to be like, hey, you see all that money that's coming over from Japan through Otani? No one's getting any of that.
Mm-hmm.
So the rich are just going to continue to get richer. And when the Dodgers said, let's ruin baseball, they're crushing it.
Yeah.
Because they also had an upper leg. Take this away from them. Make them pull themselves up by their bootstraps.
No, that'd be terrible. That's bad for baseball. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, we're just looking at it. It just seems to be such a corrupt way to go about business for a team that doesn't need any additional help.
Dude.
But,
Yeah, I mean, even presenting that deal in the first place to a Los Angeles market, it's like, how bankrupt can the Dodgers really go?
yeah.
It's still one of
It's
the
bonkers.
premier names in baseball.
With the dudes that are playing for them. You know,
Yeah.
Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Tucker. You're telling me that you really need this help in place? Come on.
Yeah, well, hopefully something does change very quickly to do something to balance this out or address it in any sort of meaningful way.
God,
But not holding my breath.
me either. But I mean, it kind of has to with the CBA. I think this is going to be a starting point with when you look at the CBA, it's going to be cap floor. That's going to get thrown out. I mean, no one wants that on the player side. If they give into that, then it's just over.
Yeah.
They are just going to root around and really screw up the sport because there's no cap to what ownership makes.
Mm-hmm.
So why should the players have that cap? And that's something they've been fighting for since the unions existed.
Mm-hmm.
So that deferred money, that's crazy. But then obviously this in place. So they're like going to look be like, what the fuck? Because it was at 2028 is when the new media contracts start.
I don't know.
Okay, because I think that's going to be the big crux of it too. Because eventually Manfred wants to fold everything into one streaming package for everyone.
Yep.
But the problem is you have a giant deal with Spectrum Sportsnet, Marquee, the Cubs, yes, SNY, where it's like these guys can't afford to have their own networks. So like the Dodgers TV deal with Spectrum far exceeds, what they're paying. It's valued at $8.35 billion over 25 years or $334 million per year.
Dying.
So
They're paying a third.
a third.
Yeah. And not even yet. That's just where the cap is. They're paying way less so far.
God, that's crazy.
I mean, I'm looking at this. It just seems like it's some sort of fraud where there could be like a class action lawsuit.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's any route for that to happen because this was apparently a legal binding thing that they did to have it structured this way. But it just seems just so bananas and crooked.
Yeah, which then made it more appealing to sell it to such a large group that has so much money and be like, wait, there's a deal in place where we make more money without having to do anything?
Yeah.
Magic! Get in here, buddy. We're rolling. So, I don't know. It's just interesting. It just sucks. I mean, again, the Dodgers are going to have to play the games, and we'll see what happens, and that they've loaded their deck to the most that they could by signing the best free agent closer and the best free agent outfielder.
Yeah, the World Series champs just got a lot better.
Yeah.
So that's fun. I mean, I don't want to poo-poo on the fact that the best team can improve. It's just it seems to be there's all the stuff that we keep seeing.
They also have the best farm system in baseball.
Yeah.
Which is everybody else's.
Yeah.
Billy, I'm so upset. Could you help my thirst there with one of those hops?
Yes. Do you want the same thing, or do you want something different?
Switch it up for me.
You're going to get a truth bomb.
Ooh, doggy.
Truth bomb. Watch out. 9.5%.
Woo! Wow.
Yeah, you're about to get real loose.
Yeah, it's been I felt like I did a lot this weekend as far as like cleaning and chores wise.
You've earned it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you've earned a little Sunday
Victory
swerve.
beer.
This is what it's for. Yes, victory beers.
Victory beers. Because the Reds, they did stuff. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
But, okay, speaking of the Reds, so what we were kind of thinking with what's going on with the Dodgers, like, oh, this makes Teoscar Hernandez, like, available. Because they have some studs that are prospects that are, like, ready to come up. Nope, they're going to keep Teoscar and left.
Yeah, there was one silver lining we were talking about. It's like, oh, does this make room for somebody else to pick up Teoscar Hernandez? But then reports came out that they assured Teoscar that he was going to be like their left fielder.
Yep.
Right?
Because why would they? They don't have to worry about spending money.
Fuck.
So might as well just keep the best player.
Yeah, who has just outrageous numbers for like playoffs.
Yeah.
And, like,
And now they can just trade these prospects for even better major leaguers and pad their lineup even more at the trade deadline.
but where? Second base with Tommy Edman?
Who knows?
And then you move Tommy Edman to the Chris Taylor role where you can put him wherever. And
They always seem to find a way to improve that lineup. So bullpen arms,
yeah, they
the
can.
1 weak spot, and they still signed Edwin Diaz.
Well, whatever their pitching philosophy is for their bullpen arms, great. Trade for whoever because you just end up shredding their UCLs.
Yeah,
Look at it.
yeah.
What they
Feel
did
bad
to
for Edwin.
Kirby, Tanner Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blake Trinan.
Like Trident. Yeah. They spent money on the bullpen, and it almost fucked them this year, and they almost didn't win the World Series.
And they can just eat those contracts and go and sign another all-star closer.
You don't have to put it that way.
I mean, the amount of like mental bandwidth that they don't have to put towards all these issues that would just be such huge deals for the Reds of just like, okay, we can't do all of these things combined. We can't afford to say, just eat it. It's
I
fine.
mean, for any team.
Defer it.
Even the Yankees have to watch their spending. Like, they haven't signed really anyone
Right.
this offseason.
Because they don't want to be in that next level of the competitive balance tax, which it's almost like a cap.
Yeah, it's weird.
Just call it that so so people can shut up. I'm tired of just people like, baseball ain't no cap, can't have parity. I'm like, really? We have parity in the NFL? Okay.
It's a cap for everyone but the Dodgers.
But the Dodgers, right. And Steve Cohen, he don't give no fucks.
Yeah, he could give a shit.
Yeah, he's like, these are just numbers on a screen. I'm a fraud.
Yeah. And they've still shed salary this year.
Yeah.
Not on purpose, I don't think.
No.
Probably just from being inept. But
Wanting a reset.
yeah.
Right. So go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, and I don't necessarily like dislike the Dodger players. It's just the fact that, I mean, the organization was having an issue with. Like, how can you like really fault someone for getting thrown that amount of money? Like, some of it is like, being offered money that will make you rich versus money that will make you generationally wealthy.
Yeah. And professional sports, so fickle. Get that money.
Yeah.
Get it.
I don't blame a single Dodgers player.
Dude, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to set up probably another conversation we're going to have later in the podcast, but I'm not going to fault someone for taking the amount of money that they are offered, with these deals that the Dodgers can make.
No. Also, I don't know if you saw the update, but Mookie Betts announced that after his contract is up with the Dodgers at the end of the 2032 season, he's going to retire.
Oh, wow. Get it in 2032?
Yeah.
Really getting ahead of it.
I thought he'd go at least to 37.
No, he's got it 6 years, retire, become a full-time podcaster and professional bowler.
Yeah.
It actually seems pretty rad.
Seriously.
Yeah.
He's going to retire to be a professional bowler. Dude, see, how can you hate that?
Yeah. It's a perfect career arc.
Oh, yeah.
He could be a Hall of Famer in 2 professional sports.
Really good.
Bowling. He's bowled perfect games at, like, PBA events. Fuck him. That's
He's probably do
awesome.
some amazing advertisements, too, because, I mean, he's a handsome dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got the hairline of a bowler.
Yeah.
It's back.
Yeah, just all split.
Oh, dude. I just got gutters down here, brother.
Gutters.
Gutters. Oh, dude. So, yeah, good for him. Gonna retire in 6 fucking years.
Well, cool, man.
I'm glad he let us know.
Ahead of it. Yeah, I'm glad I got the push notification.
I can start the healing process now.
He was tired of reporters hounding him daily.
Hey, man, when are you gonna fucking hang it up? You done? All right. Yeah, we're just gonna let you not enjoy the last year of your peak.
Right on. Well, good for him.
Good for him. Then, speaking of the Mets and money bags, the Mets went out and signed Bo Bichette. 3 years, $126 million with opt-outs after the 2026 season and the 2027 season, which is age 29 and 30 seasons. Thoughts on the contract?
Bo Bichette is not worth $42 million a year.
That was my thought as well. It's like, that seemed pretty high. I mean, I think he's a tremendous baseball player, but 3 years for 126?
A guy whose adjusted arm value last year was 19.
Yeah.
So in like the bottom, like the 10th percentile in all of baseball.
And he's going to spend some time at third base.
Yeah, he's your third baseman.
Yeah.
Do you think these were reactions to like some of the other, because this seemed to happen in succession just really quickly, like some of these big trades that happened over the week?
Yes. So, the market happens, and it's just there's a flurry of activity. And then it goes dormant because they want to see who signs and what happens next. And this is it. I mean, this is the market reacted to the Kyle Tucker signing by balancing out with Bo Bichette.
Very true. I mean, it's weird to think about it like that. If he didn't sign with the Dodgers, what would that have done to Bo Bichette's contract? Like, how much more millions did that drive up his value after Kyle Tucker signed with the Dodgers?
I mean, the only other offer that we heard of was the Phillies offer for 7-year $200. So he probably added like $13 million a year to his overall payroll.
Right, because he saw the short term. It was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Right.
I also wonder if the owners might know more about the upcoming CBA than others, and are just really spending this money willy-nilly because they know that there's not going to be repercussions.
Correct. I think that's a really good call.
Yeah.
A lot of things to consider there, but that's an interesting thought, and very well is probably having an effect on some of these decisions.
But that fucked us as Reds fans.
It really did.
Because we thought it would make sense for the Reds to get Alec Bohm. Now that's not going to happen. He's going to be the Phillies' third baseman unless they sign Gino for some reason. The Phillies.
I seriously doubt they will.
I don't think they will either.
Why don't you think they will?
I just don't.
Doesn't really seem to fit their profile.
Okay.
I mean, they have their Gino in Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, very true. They can't afford to have guys that are just like that, 3 true outcome guys.
All through the lineup. They already have to tolerate Castellanos for another year. Give him real at-bats. Or cut him.
Or cut him.
To just eat that money.
Or, yeah, exactly. Or try to move him. But
they would have done that by now.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That would have happened.
Yeah.
This is a late push because now, I mean, you got Ranger Suarez going to the Red Sox. What'd you think of that?
I mean, that their starting rotation is now one of the best in the sport.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's gnarly.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got Garrett Crochet and then Ranger. Follow that with Sonny Gray.
Yeah, and they picked up Oviedo, and they still have Brian Pello, who developed quite well later, in the second half of last year.
Yeah.
And you think about, too, what that did with Bregman not signing with Boston, where they thought that was going to be where he would land. So that just frees up more money, and that, gives them an opportunity to invest in a different route.
Quickly pivot.
They signed a starting pitcher, so now they can deal from their starting pitching depth, which is their top 2 prospects, which the Astros would be very interested in, and they have a power-hitting third baseman.
Oh, fuck. Are you saying that the Red Sox should trade for Isaac Paredes?
Yeah.
That makes sense. He's just going to put a hole in the monster.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's just going to thud and die. Maybe put some over it.
Probably quite a few.
Okay. God, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
And that Houston needs young starting pitching.
Yes. Cheap. They need cheap players across the board.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, that ruined. All right. Well, I won't even bring it up later, what I had here.
I mean, we could get in there and snipe them away.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe. That makes sense. We'll get to that later. That's called a lazy tease.
Yeah.
That's just when you go.
Lazy tease. It's most of my wardrobe.
Lazy tease.
What's under there? We'll never know.
I'll never know.
A fuzzy bone.
Ha
Called it back.
Get out of town. Yeah, there's more pieces that are dropping here, more shoes falling. No Alec Bohm for the Reds, no Teoscar. So it still does leave a few of those names we were talking about, but
yeah,
the likelihood of us getting like a Suarez, because I don't think he's like 35 right now, I believe, somewhere around there, and he's looking for. I mean, he's looking for
Oh, Jeter's
3-year deal.
Yeah. Well, you know what we could do? For some reason, I think he was doing it like wanted at least like a 4-year deal, but
I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about like any projected numbers for him outside of the ones that are pure speculation.
I mean, if the Reds got him for 3 years, that is precisely. I mean, that's what you'd want. And the Reds aren't in a situation where they can necessarily invest into a bat long term. At least I don't see who's left that would fit. That profile for us. So
Bellinger.
That they're not going to spend that money.
Exactly. Like, it's just not.
So, there's options. So we're going to talk about later.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's options.
Yeah.
But it just said Gino linked in talks with Red Sox, and it said
that would make a lot of sense too. Like, they need a third baseman.
And then the other one that it just said from Sports Illustrated, linked to NL Club. Marlins. We knew about that one too. Which would be interesting. Well, it would be a shame to see him in baseball purgatory.
I don't know. I like what the Marlins are doing right now.
I do too, but it's still purgatory. 9 people go to those games.
Fair enough.
That Smile wasted on like a max crowd of 13,000 people.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah, what a shame.
He'd be welcome back in Cincinnati, but you can go to Boston. I'm sure get just as exciting of a fanfare. From those guys.
Sure.
Probably more money.
Yeah. So we'll just have to continue to see what happens and hope for the best. And Gino will come up again here a little bit. But during all of this signing frenzy, the Cincinnati Reds made a move. They traded Gavin Lux to the Rays, and Josh Lau went to
the Angels.
I had it written down here wrong, like an idiot. And then the Reds got left-handed reliever Brock Burke. The Reds also got $3 million off the books. And that lefty reliever that has a high ground ball rate, that is something that we need at this ballpark and to fit into this bullpen alongside Caleb Ferguson and Samuel Mall. Thoughts on the trade?
I am ecstatic that we don't have to watch Gavin Lux in the designated hitter role for another year.
I am excited that they did this because this leads me to believe they're trying to free up some money for an additional move for another, everyday player. However, I will miss being able to use Gavin Lux for his total bases and these parlay bets.
Oh, man.
The only thing that sucked, though, is they would take him out, like later on in the game. So you'd be like just one hit away from connecting. But, there isn't necessarily... It makes more sense to have Sal Stewart more in the lineup than it is to have Gavin Lux's payroll still on the books.
Totally. Yeah, because, I mean, what the depth you have at second base where you say you've got McLean, you can put Lux there, his glove is terrible, and then, you could put Sal Stewart there. Yeah. You could have, I'm saying it can happen. I'm not saying it should. You could have Spencer Steer play second. He came up as a shortstop.
Yeah.
You can then free up more room for Sal to play more, along with first, second, and DH.
Yeah.
I think it's great. And getting $3 million off the books is awesome. And also this guy, dude, ground ball rate. He was in the 90th percentile last year. And another thing that's interesting with him, he was in the 81th percentile on extension. So that is a profile the Reds like coming out of the bullpen.
Yeah. I mean, Alexis Diaz had like a 98th percentile on extension or something like that. But yeah, I do like, out of all the numbers, that is the one that really is encouraging. And also just having another left-hander in the bullpen.
Right. That isn't a hope. Like we hope Sam Hall's going to bounce back, which I do. Saw him this weekend in person. Not like I was like, oh, that's him. There's some real true stuff that we can depend upon with this guy.
Also, just having an average lefty arm versus just having a righty arm that might be tired, but you don't have any other options is a lot better than
Yeah,
I like that better.
And he has experience in high leverage positions.
Correct.
So, just like Caleb Ferguson.
Yeah. I mean, in 2023, he pitched for the Texas Rangers. And then, I mean, when they won the whole kit and caboodle, he's been there. He knows what to do.
So not a sexy move, but a smart move.
I think it's sexy because it fills the left-handed need. That gets me going.
True.
Yeah.
And it saves money. And again, Gavin Lux isn't on the Reds anymore.
That's the most important part.
It really is. For me, it is.
Yeah. So very excited, but there's some other stuff that came out. You know, we had RedsFest this weekend. We went, dude. The new convention center, like what they did, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Okay, first off, how do you feel about the skyline kind of changing with the getting rid of the pixelated, Cincinnati versus having the more digital? Did you have any sort of like really big feelings about that?
I did.
Yeah?
I hate the font choice. It's so boring. It's just like everything else right now.
Yeah, I don't care for the font choice
sincere
either.
font.
Like, I'm not opposed to like seeing like that old version go away, and I do like it. The digital thing just makes sense, but the font is pretty BS.
It's boring.
Yes.
It sucks.
I don't care for it.
What is cool is the stuff inside, though.
Tell me about it.
Dude, seeing Mr. Redlegs pop over, just go across all the letters. They do like a tie-dye one. They can constantly change it, make it different stuff, which I'm like, that's cool, but I like the colors that they had before with the pixelated. It was different. And now it's just fitting like everything else. Like it just looks like another fucking billboard you see on the side of a goddamn bus.
They need to get the sphere.
Yeah!
Mr. Redleg in the sphere.
Dude, this is our sphere. Because, you change it. You put ads up.
You do it.
That's fun. We have a sphere kind of already. It's TQL Stadium with the wraparound.
Yeah.
So fuck your sphere.
Everybody get out of here!
But what was really cool that they didn't have before, where it was like the digital little blocky letters, where the sign was, you're standing in it and you're overlooking the west side of the town. And it reminds me of why I don't go over there. See, I just pissed off half the city.
But
God, that looks boring.
Oh, God, that looks bleak. It looks like I'm going to get lost.
How was the inside of the convention center, though?
Horny.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was nice. It's new carpet, like wider hallways, giant 8K screen when you walk in, real crisp and it's clean.
Good.
The hallways were nice, and then we went upstairs where you could see the difference to carpet, wider. Oh, one of the escalators is already broken. I was like, Cincinnati.
We installed it that way.
We did, yeah. It actually went sideways.
This is an art exhibit.
I want to go up. Now you're going out on the street, idiot. Glide sideways. But it was super nice. But once you got into the actual like convention hall, exact same.
Not really.
Yeah, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. That didn't need to change. A convention center is like supposed to be boring as fuck.
Yeah, what does it really need?
Vacant space. That's what it's supposed to like have. It's just to have a lot of empty space for people to have like their dumb little stuff in there.
Right, for their furry meetups and all that stuff.
Exactly. Trade Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Rub fox noses.
Get pegged.
Precisely.
Hey, is this floor long enough for the tarp? It's Pridori. It's pre-lubed. Dude, yeah. So that was super nice. Walked around. I met Emilio Pagan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I was like, hey, I'm Emilio. And he looked over because he was like walking away. And he looked and I was like, hey, I'm Billy. I do your shirts. He was like, oh, what's up, dude? Like, I was like, nice to finally meet you. He's like, dude, nice to meet you. And chatted for a sec. And he said he's working on getting more shirts for the boys.
Oh, there we go. I dig it.
Yeah, so we're working on the new stuff. Very exciting. Saw Sam Mall. He's like this fucking tall.
Really?
He a little feller. Yeah. He's got some real strong grays coming in. A real salt and pepper look.
Oh, did you tickle his chin?
Dude, I thought he was going to the bathroom. So I looked at Bass and Zach, because you weren't there yet. I looked at Zach and Bass. I said, hey, I'm going to fall. I'm going to see how big it is.
That's great.
He went to the private area where I peed alone.
Oh, bummer, man.
Yeah. But then I walked out of the bathroom. They didn't see him go in. And I just looked on. I went,
It's a hole. Massive.
people, it's dragging.
It looks like a salamander.
Yeah, looks like it's caught on the bump. But RedsFest was great, as always. I mean, it's just the same. Dude, South Stewart is thin.
For real?
Yeah, he's looking pretty good.
Oh, yeah? That's great. before I forget, did you hear McLean put on like 12 pounds of muscle?
I didn't see him.
I didn't. Okay, yeah. I want to see a photo of him, but I didn't want to put Matt McLean shirtless in my phone. Not again.
That's something you do in incognito, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, but tell me about Sal Stewart slimming down.
So thin. I think they just sucked the power out of his tummy, and now it's just going to hit doubles.
Is he on the Ozempic?
Ozempic. We don't know what it does to your heart. I don't know. Probably. Maybe he worked hard. He's worked hard. Like his shoulders are still broad. Like he's still big, but he's just like thinned.
Cool, man. I'm curious to see, how these guys will look coming up here in spring training because Sal Stewart slimming down is probably a good thing.
Getting ready for second base.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. And then Matt McLean putting on some muscle, I think, will really help too. But I mean, he clearly was going through like some sort of muscle atrophy last year.
Sure. Or he's just put on some muscle because he's going through some trauma. You know, you got to change somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully all 12 pounds was just right in the shoulder.
Yeah.
That would be, great.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say it needs to be in the calves so he can hold up his shoulders.
Ah, okay.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
It's just too top heavy.
Yeah, weak calf.
Yeah, you know, you store your shoulder muscle, fucking bullshit calves. Weak tendons, you bitch.
Well, I'm excited our fellas are doing something there to change.
Oh, we were from me to you to Hunter Green. He just walked by us. His skincare routine for his face is phenomenal.
Really? Is he glistening?
Smooth. No, not even like a shine, like smooth. Just like no blemish whatsoever.
No pores?
No, dude, he looked good. It was crazy. Whereas we saw Julian Aguiar, and I'm like, brother, don't bathe in Crisco.
Yeah. Washcloth. Washcloth.
No, it was like all grease in his hair. Like he put some product in, but it was on his face too.
Oh, man.
Like it just looked rough.
You don't gotta live like that, man.
You're a professional athlete. Get a towel.
Yeah, get those acne scrubs.
Yeah. Get you some Dr. Jart. Throw on that creepy baby mask thing, and you're good. Have you not seen? Okay, they're in my house. Dr. Jart face mask, dude. These.
They look like slices of bologna.
No, it's fucking horrifying. This just.
Ah!
Yeah, dude. You're trying to take a shit. You turn around and that's behind you.
Looks like a baby face laughing at you.
Yeah, it looks like a baby drowned while I'm drowning turds.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Also, Dr. Jart.
Yeah.
you could get a better name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean what's the thing in the middle there?
What do you mean?
It's a Jart dart?
I guess it just says cool.
Cool.
I don't know. You got to put that in your mouth while you got the creepy mask on.
Looks like something Ty Segall would wear, like in a concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is something Tyson.
Yeah, it is. Fuck, I got to edit and put this into the pod, don't I? Yeah, for people watching, now you get to see it. Great. Alicia had a black one, and I walked up and I was just like, don't go out in public with this.
Yeah.
Please do not.
This is bad. She's
Do
like,
not want to
why?
end up on the wrong side of TikTok.
Yeah, I was like, what? She's like, why? And I just put 1920s yams ad. It's just like, this is why. I'm not going to put a picture of that into the pod. You can Google that on your own. But yeah, dude, just we need to get Julian Aguiar some Dr. Jart, rubber, mass.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
Yeah, but anyway,
You would.
that's not the point of what happened at RedsFest.
real?
No.
Shockingly, no.
Skincare routine.
No, which fuck. I'll email Emilio and be like, hey man, can you fucking just put these in his locker? I had a good year, just throwing them in there. But at RedsFest, there were a few things that Nick Kroll said that were very interesting. He said this to friend of the pod, C. Trent Rosecrans, who writes for The Athletic, as you know that. If you listen to this, you know that. He said that Kroll expects to add a bat to the team's roster before the start of spring training. Quote, I would hope so, Kroll said. Quote, we've talked to about every free agent for players, and we've talked to about every club. It's just trying to figure out what opportunity presents itself over the next few weeks. Kroll also said, quote, we like the guys on our roster and being able to use those guys in the DH role. We can use them in a rotating spot. We like our options there. Duh. It's a no-brainer. But to start, they've talked to every free agent. Do you think that's a thing?
I mean, maybe you can just call up Cody Bellinger and be like, "Hi, Cody."
Bye.
Yeah, bye. It was nice talking.
Yeah, they probably could have got like a group chat started or something. It could have technically gotten a hold of a lot of people, but
Sure.
I'm not sure how much like value there was put into all those conversations. But just reaching out, I think that's good if that is in fact true. But
Yeah.
just hearing him say that they are actively looking and pursuing that elusive bat we've been talking about, that's good to hear.
Well, he hopes to add a bat.
Very true. Very true. But I feel like this elusive language is a bit more positive than what we get like sometimes. We really have to peer into the tea leaves. But I do think that they are still looking for, trying to add a bat.
Sure.
How serious they are with that, I don't know. But they could, there's a few players they could really, pursue and would immediately make an impact.
Yeah.
If we signed.
Kroll also talked about trading away from our strength with starting pitching and the depth that we have. But he also was like, if something happens, we got to go for that depth. I'm like, yeah, but we also need to score runs to win.
Yeah.
And guaranteed runs.
I mean, I don't think they would have cleared that $3 million off the books if they weren't dead set on adding another bat.
Something.
Yeah.
Right. I couldn't agree. Which that $3 million plus there's what? You think there's maybe 15 million still more available.
Optimistically?
Yeah. So let's say they got 18 million to play with. That could be a year at Gino.
Yeah.
Very well could be.
I don't know. That's the other thing. So you look at your free agents that we've talked about, Gino. You think Marcelo Zuna would take a 1-year flyer for like 12?
Yeah, I mean, he could use a bounce back. Little pillow contract.
Yes, especially after 24, 302, 378, 546, OPS plus a 154, 39 homers, 104 RBIs. And then you look at 2025, in 145 games. 21 homers, 68 ribs, 232, 355, 400, OPS plus of 113.
Yeah, a 400 slug for Ozuna is got to be an outlier unless he is very injured.
Correct. Which, like, you look at 22, he played 144 games, 413 slug. 21, 48 games hurt. 2020, good Lord, 636 slug.
Yeah, 2022, he was coming back from an injury, though.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it was just a couple of years ago in 2024, he played all 162. So that's awesome to see that. And also,
And was an all-star.
yeah. So I can definitely see him having a bounce back season with the Reds, maybe taking like a 1-year contract. That could be pretty nice. But he could, he's well within the range what the Reds could afford with that extra $18 million to make him, get him to sign.
Yeah, that's your $5 lottery ticket right there.
He's only entering his age 35 season. Like, he's still got should have plenty of gas left in the tank.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And then you look at the other maybe a bounce back, Rhys Hoskins.
Pass.
I know you don't like him, but there's a lot of people who do.
He's got the wrong power for our ballpark.
Right-handed power, right?
Yeah. And, just never been a huge Rhys Hoskins fan. Like, he's fine. Also, like, he can only really play first base. Mm-hmm. So there's not going to be a ton of flexibility there. We know that they love their flexibility.
Ozuna gives them the flexibility of putting him in left, right, and DH. What say you?
Was he injured? It just seems like he played 90 games last year. I'm not completely familiar with what his injuries were like last year. Do we know?
He got hurt. I want to say it was his knee again.
Yeah.
That he tore his he tore his ACL in the World Series in 22, right? Mm-hmm. And then didn't play
LCS?
one of the two
In the playoffs.
Yeah, and then didn't play in 23. Then went into as a free agent. Rough year in Milwaukee, and then not great. A little 108 OPS plus, but here's the thing with this guy: he barrels it up. His bat's slow. The Reds love a slow bat. Mm-hmm. It makes some contact, but
And here's the real thing with him: he'll be cheap.
he's gonna be cheap.
Yeah, and he does, seem to be like a player the Reds would typically try to pick up, looking back on like numbers from, a handful of seasons ago and think, could this be replicated?
Right.
Could they figure out a way to produce some of those numbers that would pair well with what they're trying to produce here.
I mean, he has 30 homer power. He's proven that a couple times.
Yes.
But just, I don't know. I mean, it's not a guy I would get super excited about. If they sign him for 1 year, $8 million, that's not going to ruffle a lot of feathers. And he would probably make the team better, but I just don't. I don't see him as the target.
No. And Duhar's still available.
Yeah.
Would you be mad if it was 8.5 for him?
I wouldn't be thrilled. No.
No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Not for a platoon guy.
Right.
Yeah.
I really think the Reds missed an opportunity to probably, sign him for kind of cheap because he was doing very well when he was up there. He was a solution to having a left-handed pitcher that they would throw out there because he would mash them for the most part.
If they had struck a deal at the beginning of the offseason, would have been great.
Yeah.
But instead, Rob Refsnyder went and signed for $8.5 million, and they're the same player. So, yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be difficult for the Reds aren't going to go after Andujar. I think it was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, I do too. Even though he was exactly what we needed. And fits their profile.
And was great in the clubhouse.
And that was the other thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Then they can go and trade for someone like Isaac Paredes. Huh? Right? He's not the right profile, but he is what the Reds target. He was 90th. He was in the 90th percentile in 2025 in chase rate. He was in the 89th percentile in whiff, 74th percentile in strikeout, 83rd percentile in walks, and his bat speed, he's in the 10th percentile. So his bat's slow. He doesn't chase. He makes contact. He doesn't strike out, and he walks. That's exactly what the Reds want.
Sure is. And he can play a very competent third base, and sure, it's right-handed power, like pull power, but he hits it really far when he does hit it.
Correct. And he can play first.
Yeah.
There's that. It just feels like we're recreating the same player we already have.
Right.
So, but he again, could provide value to the Reds. It's just not the amount that we are looking for.
Look, we want them to think that they need to get someone that's going to hit home runs. But we know that their philosophy is not that. It is continuing to create chaos and have people on the bases and score runs that way.
And Paredes would help with that.
And
He's
that's
an incredibly tough out.
Yes, that's exactly who they would want. Someone who's going to be a gamer, wear down, make contact, or walk. And it's going to cost you someone like Chase Petty and probably Rhett Lauder.
Probably, yeah. I mean, he's controllable. He's cheap.
Bingo.
He's going to have a big market.
I would hate to lose Rhett Lauder, but at the same time, he's also one of those players that it is just looking into a crystal ball because we just haven't had full seasons with him. I think he's probably going to have a great career, and I would hate to lose, a great starting pitcher like that, but we are flush with starting pitchers, so that is something we can't afford to move.
I don't think it's going to have to cost both of them. ARB 4 next year.
Yeah.
And so you could realistically move Rhett or Chase and a lower level.
I doubt they would want Chase because Rhett is very much a profile that they would go after of a ground ball pitcher that still has some projection left. They would get him, try to add a mile per hour to all of his pitches, and that's how they've found success so many times before.
Right. And then you could say, and package him with someone that sucks to say this, like Ty Floyd.
Yeah, maybe a position player. I don't know if they would go double up on pitcher.
Sure.
So maybe Cam Collier or something like that.
Oh, that's too much.
Yeah.
I like Cam. That would be way too much because I'm not split with him yet.
Okay.
Would you?
If they got a professional bat in this lineup, I mean, I would be willing to.
Okay.
Where's Cam Collier going to fit?
Yeah, I mean, you've got the corners solidified till 2029.
Yeah. And he's also, probably not a third baseman.
No, he's not.
He's still there for now, and he's supposedly made a little bit of progress, but I don't think he's a third baseman. So it's just another first base prospect.
Yeah, as much as I like Cam Collier, I do see the problems of just like having him hang around, unless we're willing to move somebody else like Sal Stewart or something like that. Which I
No.
don't think that's going to happen. Nor would I ever want that to. I'd much rather move Cam Collier. But yeah, a lot of difficult decisions were of just parting ways with people that you just can't have that talent just hang out in AAA or just have a a 40-man or whatever man roster of dudes that are all just going to have to rotate.
Right. I mean, okay, then who else from this market that we're looking at? We don't have most of the stuff. Like, we have a very good chunk of free agents solidified and figured out. Like, we know that the Cody Bellinger is eventually going to figure it out with the Yankees.
Yeah, it seems like it.
So, or he's going to go to Toronto. So, who else could be a good fit the Reds could trade for? That, I mean, Jaron Duran still on the table, but it doesn't seem like they're going to do that after J.J. Bleday and Dane Myers.
Yeah. Also, I just don't think that we would line up particularly well with the Red Sox on a trade.
Right.
Since most of our depth is in starting pitching and most of their depth is in starting pitching.
Okay.
There's really not anything on the trade market that makes this team that much better. I mean, you could try and get Nico Horner from the Cubs.
And put him at second?
Yeah, just lock it in.
Yeah.
Have just not even a question mark at second base. And then you can figure it out with Sal and McLean, get them in the lineup elsewhere.
True.
McLean has said he's been open to taking reps in the outfield, specifically center.
Right.
Give it a shot. And then you just have Nico locked in at second base.
That's true.
Playing great defense, being a great leadoff hitter.
Yeah. And then I was going to say, like, a trading with the Cardinals for Brendan Donovan.
Yeah.
They're probably going to want young starting pitching as well.
Yeah. Any youth. I mean, they are in a full rebuild.
Yeah.
So you could try and, like, maybe even move Steele Hall, our most recent first-round pick.
Yeah.
He's a very projectable young guy, and he's so far away from the majors that it's like, yeah, fuck it, trade him.
Trade him, yeah. Swap him for Donovan, and we're good.
We're trying to find wins now, not in 5 years.
Correct.
No,
I just look over at you, and then you're just like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, Harrison Bader could be an option. I'm just trying to figure out like guys that, might not necessarily be like the first person that you think of, but could actually add value, slide in, and kind of like fit like the format of what the Reds are trying to produce. Trying to find someone that can bat in between TJ Friel and Ellie De La Cruz that could be that right-handed at bat. I don't really know. There's not going to be like a guy that's going to stand out. I mean, unless we spend a ton of money.
Yeah. I mean, Bader would be a nice addition. His defense in center is incredibly valuable, and he's got a perfectly fine bat. Nothing that'll get you excited, but it's not going to be a detriment either.
Also, Harrison Bader's been here.
Yeah.
He was here for like 2 weeks, and he got hurt.
Correct.
Really?
Yep.
2023.
About that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him and, God, that racist. I keep forgetting his name.
You're going to have to be way more specific.
Yeah,
I
this is
know.
baseball.
I know. Oh, man. Big bat. Played for the Royals. Also,
Moustakis?
he played for the Angels. He played with us. And that's when he ended up in Kansas City. Big blockhead looking guy. Power bat. It's just going to bother me. But yeah, you look at this list and it's like, oh boy, they could bring back Jesse Winker on a hope and a dream.
They could bring back Austin Hayes, which was also brought up in that interview.
Yeah, and they're like, maybe.
Yeah, they've been in contact with Austin Hayes. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Just go back to that watering hole again.
I want them to fucking throw an offer of invitee to camp to MJ Melendez. I've always loved it. Hunter Renfro. That's that racist name.
Okay, we got him.
Yeah,
We got him.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah, dude. I would really like to see somebody that you're not going to platoon and can be in there that you think can be healthy for a full season. I think that that is such a valuable thing. It was continually an issue that we had last year, being able to keep players, like Austin Hayes, healthy.
I know.
Could sign Kepler for real cheap with that PED suspension.
I was thinking the same thing. He's going to come in halfway through the season.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay him a full year's salary. Oh man, they love that.
Yeah, they would, man.
I mean, he's probably too
lefty power, fits.
but he was dog shit last year.
Sure. And he'll probably be dog shit this year because his start his season in June.
Yeah. Randall Grichuk, I've been told, is the dumbest person on the face of this earth.
Really?
From people who have worked with him. Yes, that he's an idiot.
Man, he's made $56 million.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
50, yeah. Because they extended him in Toronto. 5 years, 52.
Whoops.
Yikes. Speaking of going to Arizona, how about that Nolan Arenado trade, dude?
Yeah.
Just taking money off the books, man.
Dude,
they are.
Well, they're eating a lot of it, aren't they?
Yeah.
26 million?
Oh, no, more.
Is it
Toronto's paying, Arizona's paying 4 and 6 for the next 2 years. And then St. Louis is eating the rest of it, including the deferred money going to 2041, which is $2 million a year.
They did not want him around.
No, get him out. It's interesting why he said no to Houston last year.
Yeah.
And then said yes to Arizona?
I mean, maybe he just likes that desert heat. It's a dry heat.
It's a dry heat. It's a dry heave.
I like Arizona. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Good. I like the temperature out there.
Let's just say,
It's better than Houston in the summer.
oh my God, it's a taint.
Yeah.
It's worse than here. Because it's hot here and humid, but just add more humidity.
Yeah.
Dude, they just took a swamp and poured concrete over it.
There's a lot of good hikes in Arizona.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
That's why you did it.
No, that's
Yeah.
he's a
He
big
loves
hiker.
hiking.
I was gonna say just about to just paint Arizona a beautiful picture. Hunter Renfroe would love Arizona.
He sure would.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I get what you're putting down there.
Yeah, you're picking up what I'm putting down, pal. So, but yeah, those are some options. We just went on a tangent for a little bit, but yeah. There are two other big news from RedsFest. The one, the Reds told Ellie De La Cruz, "Don't pack your bags. You're not playing in the WBC." Smart move.
I mean, yeah. You don't want to see him get injured, is the only thing.
Right.
So I feel like there was more of a conversation to be had, and he was probably amendable to it as well. Because I don't think that they would. I mean, they let him play thoroughly injured last year. I don't think they would.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It seems like they're just going to bend over backwards to whatever Ellie wants. So I think Ellie probably was on the same page of like, I was hurt last year. Maybe I have a healthy offseason. I'm still so young. There's going to be more WBCs. Like, I can miss this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree. I wish he could have played because I think it's such a fun thing to watch baseball like before the season starts.
That's the whole point of this competition is to put the best against the best, and Ellie's one of the best. So.
Yeah, the last World Baseball Classic they had, it ended like one of the coolest ways possible. Shohei Ohtani striking out Mike Trout.
Yeah.
That was so cool to watch. So in a perfect world, I wish Ellie could play, but it makes way, way more sense for him not to play, especially after playing through a partially torn quad.
Yeah, he needs a full and healthy offseason.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's well aware of that. And, yeah, he can play in the WBC when he's signed his 10-year, $500 million contract. And
Somewhere else.
if he, pops an Achilles at the WBC, it's like, all right.
Yeah, he pulls an Edwin Diaz.
Yeah.
Just jumping.
Yeah.
And just...
Poor Edwin. God, it sucked.
It did suck, but you know what was awesome? Watching Frank the Tank have a full meltdown. That brought all the joy to my heart. So I was good. He's just like, every year the WBC happens. And I was like,
Snapping glasses.
Oh, just punching a couch. Oh, it was great. This happens to the Mets. Yeah.
You should do commercials for glasses.
You should. Like those, like those kid glasses with the straps on the side. You see them, and all the, you just be like, "Stay, they don't break." Oh, man. I think it's great. I'm glad that he's not playing, and I think that it's good that they came to that agreement that it's like, hey, man, don't go. Don't hurt yourself. This is all built around you while you are here. Mm-hmm. We expect you to hit the home runs. We expect you to steal the bases. We expect you to be the guy, and it's set up for you. Please don't hurt yourself in Miami. Mm-hmm. Also, the Dominican does not need him.
No.
They're stacked.
It's already a pretty good roster.
It's really good. The other news, Nick Kroll came out and said to reporters that they offered Ellie an extension that was worth more money and just as many years as Joey Votto's contract, and that he said no. Why do we need to know that?
To take the pressure off themselves as they limp-dick their way through his prime years on this team.
Yeah, I think they're probably getting asked that question. Is like, are you guys going to offer them? You're going to make an offer to Ellie right now? Are you going to try and like sign him? It's like, I'm sure it's just like, let's just put it out there. Just say like, yeah, we tried, but we didn't come to an agreement.
Doesn't that kind of makes Ellie look like an asshole?
I don't think it does.
Yeah.
I really don't think it
No?
does. He's a young player. Like, if you think a young 23, 24-year-old athlete out of Dominican owes you anything, when he's trying to bust his ass and make... The same thing about... It's a difference between being rich and generational wealth, I think, for some of these decisions. So there's no reason for him to make that decision right now when he could just as easily pad that resume and increase his value.
They also didn't release the specifics of the
Exactly.
deal.
Right.
Like, it's bigger than Joey's. So it could just be 10 years, $260 million, in which case Ellie should absolutely tell them to pound sand.
Yeah, it
Right.
could have been a dog shit offer.
Yeah.
If it
Like,
would have been a great
that's almost
offer.
an insult to a guy like Ellie.
Yeah.
10-260. Like, and they didn't, all they said was like, we offered and he turned it down. It's a bad look on the front office's part.
And also, when we're praising Matt McClain for passing up on signing because he's trying to show he's worth more and saying that's like a great work ethic, where Ellie should just take a better deal for the city and for the club as opposed for himself. Now he's selfish.
Yeah. And he has no responsibility to the city of Cincinnati.
No, he doesn't owe us anything.
Yeah.
Although I would love it if he did. Believe me, I would love nothing more than to have heard that Ellie signed a gigantic contract to be around for another 10 years.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if it's 10,450 and he turned it down, then it's like, well, we did make a pretty good effort. Like, that's a hell of a lot of money for a franchise like ours. But they didn't say anything like that. All they said was, he turned us down.
Right.
So I think it's just some posturing.
Which also, this is the year to ask.
Yeah, I mean, he's a Boris client. They
Correct.
never, I mean, it's just...
Ultimately,
it's up to the player, but like Boris tells them not to do it.
right. And I mean, Boris at the same time they have done it. Mm-hmm. So, and I think the conversation starts at Bobby Witt Jr.'s contract, 11 years, $288,777,777. But there's a player opt out in 2031.
Yeah.
So, which most likely,
And I believe, does it have the escalators too? Because he was going to make...
escalators of, no, he's got the player opt-outs 2030, 2031, 32, 33. Award
that's nothing
bonuses.
at all.
Yeah, 2024, 2025 Gold Glove incentives at $50,000 each. So, that's where you start, but when you have a gnarly CBA coming up,
Yeah.
dude, they're going to, I don't know. You just don't know.
I think that's our only hope of extending Ellie, and it's a slim hope at that, but just sort of coming to him and being like, this might be your only chance to get a super mega contract if that's something that they end up targeting in the CBA is trying to fuck with like contract limits and stuff.
Right, like a super max in the NBA.
Yeah.
Where you cap it. So it's like you can sign in the NBA for 3 years. It's like a 3-year, $158 million deal. Mm-hmm. But that's the only thing you can get. And that's if you're re-signing with the team you've been with.
Yeah.
If you go as a free agent, you can only sign for like it's like 40 million less, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe it's a percentage point less. I think it's 25% less.
Okay, yeah. So
And they could always just kick up the amount of like stuff they're throwing in for incentives. If you hit X amount of homers, you have whatever. It's just like
top 5 MVP finish, Gold Glove, shit like that.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. So I mean, there's just inherent value like for both, Ellie and the team.
Even if it's just at bats. Just be like, hey, even if you suck, if you just have 450 at bats, here's more money.
Yeah. Well, you know, like I think you look at the two differences. Like we don't know Ellie's family obviously, but when you look at Bobby Wood Jr., his dad played ball, and it was like, look, this is guaranteed. You're gonna be here, and when you hit that age 30 season, you can opt out. You can go and make even more buku bucks. So having that opt out in there would be nice.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah.
Could fuck us. But who knows? That's like the beauty of that. So we just don't know the details and what could have been there. So.
And just because he didn't sign doesn't mean there isn't going to be another offer made. So
they'll keep doing it.
Yeah, it's going to keep happening. So maybe Ellie does just like Cincinnati and wants to hang out. Maybe the Reds do some great stuff to where they build a nice core and they go far in the playoffs or something. So anything can happen. But I don't hold it at all against Ellie for turning down at least the first round of contract negotiations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, you look at what Jose Ramirez did with Cleveland. He said he took less money. He knew he could have made more on the market. He just loved being in Cleveland, wanting to be there.
Acuna Jr.
Same thing.
Criminally underpaid. That Albies contract was wild when it was first signed. It looks a little better now, but
right. So it just sucks that they said it and then they just gave us nothing to chew on.
Yeah. Just don't say anything.
Just don't say anything.
Don't make these contract negotiations public every time.
Right.
It's not helping anyone.
No. It's just making you look like a big bunch of meanies.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we'll see, but I feel after all of this and going into whatever this week is going to hold, because I think it's going to be even more crazy, see what other dominoes fall, we'll be ready.
Yes, we will. I'll be ready. Whatever you got.
Ready. We had so much to talk about. We're not doing Civil War General or Reds pitcher this week.
Yeah, there was too many things that were happening, like especially like with Ellie and just some of the recent signings here. So, but don't you worry. There's plenty more weird names out there from Civil War generals
and Reds pitchers. From the early 1900s. Brother, I'll have it locked in next week if nothing happens. We might do that for the whole episode.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't believe there's not a crossover. An old general that was like, fuck it, I can still throw.
Yeah, he was like just throwing cannonballs. Like, I got it.
OG Joe Nuxall.
Yeah.
So let's round third and head for home. Chris, you got stuff. You got a full calendar, buddy.
I mean, coming up, I do have some shows. So on the 24th, I will be doing a Don't Tell in Cincinnati somewhere. On the 28th, I will be at Go Bananas on their Pro-Am. On the 7th, I will be at the Comet in Cincinnati. On the 12th, I will be doing a Princess Bride reading.
Yes, you will.
And I think trying to do the Robert Kelly thing at Rheingeist, but that is still those will be both going on.
Right.
And then I'll be in Lexington for a Don't Tell show on the 14th. And then you can see me at Go Bananas the 19th through the 22nd in February, featuring for Mary Santora.
Busy boy.
Busy boy.
Jake, plug it.
Drink Cincy Light.
That's right, baby. Drink Cincy Light. Buy the merch. Buy Fuzzy Bones. Promo code New Nasty Boys. RyanGeist.com. I have February 12th. I have the Robert Kelly show at Rheingeist. Come to that. There's going to be, we're working on this right now. It's very exciting to announce. Before the show, meet and greet with cigars at OTR Cigars.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I saw that in the email and I was like, whoa,
That's such
Wayne.
a brilliant thing. Because like a lot of times we'll do meet and greets after, but people are drunk, comics are tired. A meet and greet beforehand can kind of be kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like a very chill environment, cigars, so like they're not going to be loons. It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
I love cigars.
I haven't come around cigars. I feel like I will spend like a few minutes on them and I get tired, and I feel like someone else can appreciate this way more than what I can.
That is exactly what I say about red wine.
Oh, really?
Take one sip and I'm like, not for this first sip, really good. Second one, dry down my mouth.
Well, how's about this? When we're ever in the same vicinity, if you're drinking red wine and I'm having a cigar, I get tired of it, I can pass it to you. I can take the red wine. I really like red wine.
I know you do. So that works for me. How about that? We'll go to a cigar and wine bar.
Oh,
Just
we'll
have to
double
sit
date.
next-
Yeah.
Gotta sit next to each other.
Yeah, and then we'll have Jake stand out staring through the window. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I'm too poor for this.
Breathing on the glass, smoking cigarettes, drinking canned beer.
Looks fun in there.
Looks good. Look, it's Colt 45. It's malted. So thanks to Sports Drink for hosting the audio of this pod. Much appreciate, yo. And thanks to Cincy Light, all that good stuff. InTheClutch.com, promo code NastyBoys, 10% off. We don't have anything new coming, but we got stuff. We're working on it. You'll see some things. So thanks for having us back in the fart dish.
Absolutely. Anytime, brother.
Thank
you
you.
guys for coming down here. I'm really excited for this upcoming season. I do feel like we might be on the precipice of having a couple more things happen. Who knows?
We're almost there.
We are.
Thank you guys for watching and or listening. And as always, go Red Legs.
Go Red Legs.
Go Red Legs.